Hello students, welcome to the online math class of grade 6. So students, we have been using the Hindu-Arabic numeral system so far. This is not the only system available. One of the early systems of writing numerals is the system of Roman numerals. This system is used in many places. For example, we can see the use of Roman numerals in application forms, writing addresses of buildings. It is also used for classes in school timetables. Have you seen any of these symbols before? These ones, have you seen them anywhere before? All these are Roman numerals. The modern way we write 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all called Hindu-Arabic numeral systems. So today in our maths class, we are going to learn the rules of how to use Roman numeral systems. Alright, can all of you see the screen? Great. Now, before we start this session, I want all of you to open your notebook and keep your pen or pencil handy with you. You will have 5 seconds to do this. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now let us start. Roman numerals. Right? Special numbers. Roman numerals are special numbers. A few numbers are converted directly into Roman numerals using the table given below. You see, what we use currently are called your Hindu-Arabic numeral numbers or Arabic numeral numbers. Correct? But what was the number used in olden times were Roman numerals. You see this? Before we use this information, all over the world used to use different set of numeral systems, and this was one of the most famous numeral systems back in those days. Roman numerals they were called. Okay. Other numbers. All the other numbers are written using a combination of letters. Let us look at the rules to write these numbers. Rule 1. Alright. If a symbol is repeated, its value is added as many times as it occurs. This is something like what we use in tally, So what we do is, if a symbol is repeated, what we do is we add the value as many times as we see the symbol. For example, let us look at this one. Yeah, I see 2 ones, so I will add these two and that becomes my 2. Okay, you see this x and x, this adds up to 20 because x is equal to 10. Alright, x plus x plus x is equal to 30. How do I know? X is 10, x is 10, x is 10. So when I add 3 x's, I will get 30. There are two conditions primary. A symbol is not repeated more than 3 times. How many times? 3 times. Alright. So I can't put 4 x's, I can't put 4 ones next to each other. I can only use maximum of 3 times. V, L and D are never repeated. Okay. Let us again go back to our table. So students, what I'm going to do is, before we go further, I want all of you to take down this table in your notebook. You will have 2 minutes to do this. Alright, copy this table, write Arabic numeral, Roman numeral, make 2 different tables and make sure you're copying the right quantity. Alright, your 2 minutes starts now. You see how 20 is shown as double x, 30 is shown as triple x, but when it comes to 40, instead of using x 4 times, they write x and L next to it. How and why, we will get to it, don't worry. Right now, just copy this. I hope all of you can see this. This is x, this is L, Lx, xc, c, d, n, x. This is v. 30 seconds done, 1.5 minutes more to go. This is a very important chart. So make sure when you have time, make a chart out of this and stick it in your room or home. 1 minute up, 1 more minute to go. Last 30 seconds, students. Last 20 seconds. Make sure you've written it all down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Great. Now you will be using this table multiple times today, so make sure you're keeping it handy with you. Alright. So quickly I'll revise. If a symbol is repeated, its value is added as many times as it occurs. So now can you see why is it 2, why this is 20 and why this is 30? If you can check your table, you'll clearly know. V, L and D are never repeated. What is the value of V? It is 5. The value of L is 50. The value of D is 500. You see? Okay. Other numbers. All the other numbers are written using a combination of letters. Let us look at the rules to write these numbers. Right? Now we are getting into rule number 2. Now I already know I can't use the same symbol more than 3 times. I can't write V, L and D next to each other. Okay, and how many ever times my symbol is repeated, I will add it so many times and that will be my value. Now my rule number 2 says if a symbol of a smaller value is written to the right of a symbol of greater value, its value gets added to the value of greater symbol. This time we'll read it more slowly and we'll try understanding. If a symbol of a smaller value is written to the right of a symbol of greater value. You look at this and look at this. Between these two symbols, which one do you think has higher value? V, correct? V is 5, I is 1. Similarly, you look at this, 2 is lesser than 10, X is 10. Alright, X is 10, V is 5, L is 50. So I know whenever my smaller value is written to the right of a symbol of greater value, its value gets added to the value of the greater symbol. Let us see some examples. I have one which is smaller compared to my greater thing, but what will I do? I will add these two, right? What is the value of V? It's 5. The value of I is 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Correct? Let's look at this example. Can you quickly look at your table and tell me what is the value of X? Correct. So value of X is 10. Value of I is 1. We already know from a previous rule, if one symbol is repeated 2 times, we will just add them. So that's 10 plus 1 plus 1, that is 12. Similarly, LXV. Yeah, L means 50, X is 10, V is 5. So this is 65. Okay. Do you see how challenging it was to write a simple number in those days? Great. Now let's go to the third rule. If a symbol of a smaller value is written to the left of a symbol of a greater value, its value is subtracted from the value of greater symbol. Now this rule is no different than our previous rule. The only change being when I have a greater number and I write it on the right hand side, I will add. But if the smaller number is on my left hand side, then I will subtract the value. You look at this. Yeah. This is greater and I is smaller, so 5 minus 1, 4. This is how we write 4th standard. One good example to observe this is 4th standard, 9th standard. Yeah, you look at all of that, you will clearly see, I and X, that is 1 less than 10, 1 less than 5. Similarly, if you look at 6th grade and 11th grade, you will see the difference of rule number 2. Okay. Now, X and L. Yeah, my smaller number is on my left hand side, so I'll subtract it from my greater number. That is 50 minus 10, 40. My x is 10, c is 100. It's on the left hand side of my greater value symbol. So 100 minus 10, 90. Okay, great. Rule 4. V, L and D are never returned to the left of a symbol of greater value. So V, L and D are never subtracted. Okay. Rule number 5. Okay. 1 can be subtracted only from 5 and 10. V and X. Alright. You see, when we spoke about fourth standard, this is how it looks, the symbol. 1 and V. I and V. 5 minus 1, 4. I and X, 10 minus 1, 9, because it's on my left hand side of my greater valued symbol. Alright. X can be subtracted only from L, M and C. XL is 50 minus 10, that is 40. Yeah. My smaller number is left to my right hand, greater number. So I will subtract. X and M. M is 1000. So I'll subtract 10 from 1000, that is 990. XC. Alright, because of my left hand side, subtraction is the operation. 100 minus 10, that is equal to 90. Alright, so 1 can be subtracted only from V and X. X can be subtracted only from L, M and C. Okay, great. Now let us see an example on how to write numbers using Roman numerals and vice versa. Write 69 in Roman numerals. Okay, whenever we are doing this, we'll make a table and then we'll follow few steps. Step 1, write the expanded form of the number. Correct? 69 is 60 plus 9. Step 2, split the number till you get a special number. So I have to split it in such a way that these numbers I can find it in my chart here. The table that we wrote down in the beginning, I have to find these numbers in these charts. Okay. So 60, I will break it into 50 and 10 because I can see 10 here, I can see 50 here. Okay, I will use this easy ones. 60 is LX, we will see how it gets. Okay, write the symbol for the special numbers. Now what is the symbol used for 50? I know it is L, so I will write L here. Okay, I will not use operations in between any of these symbols. Instead of 10, I will choose X. Okay, instead of 9, I will write 1, X, I and X. Okay, that's L, X, I, X. Okay, now you will have 1 minute to do this. Okay, take down this table first. Take 1 minute to take down this table. Yeah, make sure you're writing these steps in your notebook. Last 40 seconds to go. $20 seconds left. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take quick 2 minutes to solve this problem. Okay, we'll follow the step. First, we'll write the number in their expanded form. Then we'll split it in a way that I will find the symbol that will match it, and then I will write the symbols, the Roman numerals here. Okay, you have 2 minutes to solve this. 1 minute up, 1 more minute to go. Last 45 seconds. Last 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let us quickly solve this. Right? If I had to write 73 in expanded form, I would write it as 70 plus 3. Correct? If I had to split the number to get my special number, that would be 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 3. Correct? So I can see my 50 here. I can see my 10 here. I'll just quickly highlight it for you. I can see my 50. I can see my 10. And I can see my 3. Correct? Great. Now, my next job is to write this Arabic numeral in Roman numeral method. So for 50, I will find my symbol, that is L. Alright, for 10, my symbol is X. For another 10, my symbol is X. For 3, my symbol is 3 I's. Okay, so 73 will be written as LXXIII. Okay, this is how I will write 73. Okay, great students. So students, as you are solving the problems now, you must have realized why Roman numerals are not being used today. Correct? It is too difficult to represent simple numbers in these multiple symbols. Okay, so that is one of the main reason why Roman numerals are not very much useful in our current situation. Can you imagine writing 1,065,492 in Roman numerals? Great. We will meet with an interesting topic tomorrow. Until then, see you. Happy learning.